Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. It's time for October's empties. So obviously I have quite a few products to show you, so let's just jump right in. I'll be able to talk a little bit more once we just go for my empties. So I'm going to start with hair care at this time because we only have two products. So the first item is Olaplex number 3. So this is something I alternate with my favorite elasticizer. This one is almost just as good. I do prefer elasticizer, but this one is good as well. And then we have the Kai Technician Color Treatment Mask. This is powerful flash mask. So this you apply this on your hair and just leave it there for like 1 to 2 minutes. So it's like a little bit of stronger conditioner or something. That's how I describe it. It was nice. It was really nice. This is 150 ml, so it lasted me for a while. So I kind of enjoyed that too. Okay, so now we're going to move on to like fragrance stuff. Like most of these are like home fragrance, but I kind of want to show you. So first up, these candles, they're just stunning. This is these are the Bath and Body Works candles. I have the one in mahogany coconut and the other one is vanilla and peach tea. They're just brilliant. I'm definitely waiting for a Black Friday sales on next. Maybe they'll be like 3 for 2 or something like that, because these are brilliant. They're not cheap, but they're really good. They have like a really nice throw. They burn very kind of evenly, no problems with that, and they just smell lovely. I don't really show you every single candle I use up, but I feel like since I showed you these before in my Bath and Body Works haul, then I guess it's only fair if I kind of like show them in my empties as well. Next up we have Rituals. This is the Ritual of Ayurveda, and this is the empty bottle of like fragrance sticks. I really love these bottles now. I mean, they changed the design and it is so pretty, I feel like. So yeah, that's a brilliant scent. It's actually one of my favorites. It's very popular as well. It's very popular in like advent calendars and boxes and everywhere, which actually makes me really happy because it's brilliant. So yeah, that was a great product. And then we have this. This is Dr. Vranges. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this brand, but this is a room spray in ginger lime, and this was in one of the other calendars last year. I think it was Fortnum and Mason. Or maybe it wasn't. I think it was Fortnum and Mason. But this is a brilliant scent as well. I mean, I have like a couple of these different scents though. It's a really nice fragrance and it lasts quite well as well. And then we have a fragrance, like a body fragrance, you know, human fragrance, I don't know. This is a Juliet Hazagan, not a perfume. I really like it, but just to be completely transparent with you guys, this fragrance just does not last. I mean, I can't really smell it on me after like an hour or so. So as much as I like it, I'm definitely not going to buy it in a full size. This is like a miniature, like 10 mils or so, maybe even less, maybe like 8.5, I'm not sure. But yeah, really lovely fragrance, doesn't last though. Okay, body products now. First up I have a this is the Rituals product again, Ritual of Oud and Patchouli Foaming Shower Gel. And we have 50 mils over here. This was a gorgeous product. It does have this woody scent, but it's not too strong. It's a little bit smoky, but it's not like, you know, too overpowering. Sometimes shower gels with oud can be like super strong, leaning slightly masculine. You have to kind of like that vibe. This one, very kind of like balanced, very nice fragrance. And I really love the idea of like the foaming shower gel. This is gorgeous. So next up we have something that will probably appear in my empties for the next, I don't know, 10 months or so, until I work through my stock of these products, because they were like everywhere this year in advent calendars. This is the Bum Bum Cream Sol de Janeiro original scent, vanilla pistachio, really lovely. I love it. I love it. And to be honest, like many people actually consider this to be like a summer scent. I don't know, I feel like this is more like a winter type fragrance with me because it's very kind of gourmand. So yeah, there's that. Then we have two hand creams. One of them is Rituals. This is the Ritual of Sakura, which is like a cherry blossom one. I really love that one. And then we have, oh no, this is not a hand cream, I lied. This is a foot cream actually by L'Occitane. This is dry skin foot cream, and this was gorgeous actually. This is perfect if your feet need some extra treatment. This was perfect after like holidays when I was wearing my flip-flops or sandals. This was actually a perfect treatment for my feet. So yeah, I like that. And then the last product in this kind of like body category is NCLA. This is So Rich Vitamin E Infused Cuticle Oil. Yeah, I really like that one too. That's definitely something that helped maintain my cuticles and my nails, and I think they are actually so great if you want to have like really nice cuticles. That actually really works. You just have to commit and use it. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's move on to the face product, and I have quite a few here. So where do I start? Let's start with this one. This is MZ Skin Cleanse and Clarify Dual Action AHA Cleanser and Mask. What I hate about it, this is one of my pet peeves, guys, you know that. This was golden kind of like top here, and it just all came off. I mean, I kept this in my bathroom on my bath side, and I guess it was like wet all the time, so maybe it is like slightly justified. Still something that annoys me, especially with expensive products, and MZ Skin is not a cheap brand. The product itself was okay. It's not like one of my favorites. It worked alright. I did not really love the scent of it and the texture that much, which I guess it's not the biggest problem, right? As long as it works alright, it shouldn't be a biggest problem, but you know, there are so many more products that just smell nicer or like feel nicer on my skin that obviously I'm not going to be buying this again. Next up we have Medicaid, one of my favorite brands. This is Lipid Balance Cleansing Oil, Anti-Pollution Transforming Cleanser, and I loved it. This was a gorgeous facial oil. It has this pump here, so obviously it makes things more like neat, and yeah, it was a brilliant face oil. It removed makeup and really nicely. It felt nice on the skin. It wasn't too oily, because you know some of these oily cleansers can be too oily. That happened to me before, but yeah, this one was perfect. Okay, next up we have something by Drunk Elephant, and this is Erase Milky Micellar Water, and this one actually contains some ceramides. To be honest, I like this product, even though I'm not a massive fan of like micellar water in general. I mean, this should be used to like remove your makeup, but I just don't trust it. Like, to me, you know, there are so many like nice facial kind of oils to remove your makeup, or balms, like anything that has some like proper oils in it, and this just doesn't really seem to do the job for me. I used it in the morning to cleanse my skin, although I know this is not how it technically should be used. But it actually contains some ceramides as well, so I thought, you know, I'm just going to use it up. It was like a pleasant kind of like a milky texture as well. But all in all, I think like micellar water is something that's not necessarily not much useful, you know, these days. Okay, next up we have Medicaid again, and this was brilliant actually. I have a little backup after this year's advent calendars, and I'm super happy. This is Crystal Retinol 3 Stable Retinol Night Serum, and this is medium strength vitamin A. So there's that. It's just like a brilliant product. It has this kind of like a lotion kind of texture. It's not too heavy. It's the way the serum should be, in my opinion, and it has this like really nice scent as well. It smells like almost like a cinnamon. It's brilliant. So yeah, I'm happy to have a little backup of these, and it's definitely one of my favorite retinol serums ever. Okay, next up we have a vitamin C serum. This is a Boost by Paula's Choice, a C15 Super Booster, 15% vitamin C with vitamin E and ferulic acid for all skin types, and we have 20 mils here, and this is not empty. So I'm not really getting rid of that because I didn't like it, because I did like it. The problem I have with this product is that you have to use it within 3 months after opening. So you really have to commit. So if you are like me and you have like different serums and you kind of like try them and test them and whatever, then it's really difficult to kind of use this up in 3 months. Also, there were like holidays and stuff like that, so obviously I wasn't able to use it up, and I don't think something would happen to my skin if I used it now, but vitamin C is actually quite unstable as it is. So if it actually says that it has to be used within 3 months, and I'm assuming that after 3 months this vitamin C is not going to do you much good, right? So that's probably the biggest problem I have with this product. All in all, it was actually quite nice. It did not irritate my skin. It contains some ferulic acid as well, so it's going to be like, it will have this strong antioxidant properties, which I liked, and you can mix it with your moisturizer, your serum, or you can just apply it directly to your skin. That depends on how much strength you prefer. If you're not really used to vitamin C, I think boosters are perfect. You can just mix it with your moisturizer and have this additional layer of like a serum between this and your skin. Next up we have Estee Lauder, and this is Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Multi Recovery Complex. This is their cold product. It's okay, right? It's okay, but even looking at the ingredients list, I don't really see anything like mind-blowing here. This is the type of serum that can be used overnight. I mean, the name suggests that it should be used overnight, but at the same time, it says here that you can use it like in the morning as well. So I ended up using this in the morning because I do prefer to use my retinols in the evening, and it was an okay serum. It's hydrating, it's like soothing, I would probably say, but there's nothing really like mind-blowing about it, at least in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Have you tried it? I personally think that this is just one of those like very popular hyped products that I think you can potentially find something better on the market. You know, something with like active ingredients that will properly work. Another product from Medicaid here, and this is Intelligent Retinol 3TR Supercharged Vitamin A Serum. There's that. I liked it, but I do prefer the other Medicaid retinol serum. This one is in oil, so obviously that feels a little bit different. I do prefer my retinol serums to be in a lighter form, to be honest. Next up, we have a LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cream. And I said that so many times that this product is not my favorite. I definitely prefer the rich version. But to be honest, like now, after like years of like taking of my care of my skin properly, this cream is enough. It's really nice. It smells gorgeous. I love it. Now I love it. Next up we have another cleanser. This one is by Eve Lom. It's like a tiny one. I really like this cleanser. This is 20 ml, so like a tiny product. I really love it. There are people who complain, or many people complain about the scent. I actually really like it. I don't know, but I like how gasoline smells as well, so that might be weird. But all in all, really nice product, and this is one of my top 3 cleansers. Next up we have, this is a bit by Prey, and this is Ageless Eye Tight Uplift Serum. So this is how it looks. And this is something that you put on your upper lid, and this should actually help you with like hooded eyes, and it does help a little bit, but like in my case, I don't know if you can see that, but I do have like slightly hooded lids, and that kind of like lifts it a little bit. But if you have like full hooded eyelids, I don't think this will actually do the job, you know. It does help a little bit. So yeah, it's a nice product if you want a little bit of a lift, but it won't really, it's not like a miracle thing, right? So next up we have ARC Skincare, and this is Skin Essential Advanced Action Plumping Lip Cream, formulated for all ages, so there you go. And this, I'm not sure if this is plumping or not, but then it was like a nice base under my lipstick. It smooths your lips, so it does just that. It does what it says. It's smoothing, it's perfect for under lipstick, so yeah, I was quite happy with that. Whether I'm going to repurchase this or not, I'm not really sure. I don't think I really need this, but you know, if you like things like that, then you should like this one. Okay, the last product in the skincare category is Evolve Organic Beauty, and this is Bioretinol Gold Mask. This was actually gold. I don't know if you can see. There might be some leftovers here, but this is like a really proper gold mask. I loved it for the color mostly, but it also had like a nice scent to it. It felt nice on my skin, but it looked like proper, I don't know, it just looked interesting on your skin. So I really like that for this. I just really loved the idea of putting this liquid gold on my face. I don't know why, that's probably weird, but yeah, I liked it. Okay, so that's everything as far as the skincare goes, and we are left with some makeup items. So I'm going to start with the primer here. This is by Tarte. This is Timeless Soothing Primer. This is how it looks. It was a great primer, especially if you have like textured skin, or if you have problems with like enlarged pores, then this is going to smooth your skin like no other. But it's not really great if you kind of want this kind of very natural makeup, you know. If you want your skin to feel like very light, or your makeup to feel like there's nothing on your face, then this is not the type of product. But this is going to be perfect if you really need your skin to look flawless. The next product is Peach Perfect. This is by Too Faced, and this is mattifying loose setting powder infused with peach and sweet fig milk. And I really love that product. You know, it has a really nice scent, and I don't know if I'm imagining this or not, but it almost seemed like it had this peachy kind of sweet flavor as well, because when I'm just applying this on my face, sometimes like bits of it drop on my lips or something, and then when I lick my lips it feels like sweet. So I'm not sure. I wasn't adventurous enough to like properly try it, but it feels like it might be like slightly sweet. Anyway, I really like this product, so yeah, definitely something I would maybe consider repurchasing at some point in my life, but I have a big stash of like setting powders now, so probably not anytime soon. Okay, so I have two mascaras in here. One of them I'm getting rid of. This is Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and this is the waterproof version. I love the packaging. I really like the classic Better Than Sex mascara, but this one just doesn't do it for me. I don't know, I mean, my lashes don't really look that amazing when I use it, so I'm just getting rid of that because, you know, there's no point. And then we have the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara, and I really like that one. I especially like the volume part because this one actually does pretty much all the job for me. The curl and length part is nice to kind of like separate the lashes, or if I want to have this like no makeup look, but I definitely prefer the volume part. And if this mascara only had this one part, I would still be happy. But yeah, I think this is a really nice mascara as well. And the last product of this Empties is Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray infused with watermelon extract with coconut water, probiotic based ingredients and skin revivers. I'm really curious what skin revivers are, but like that's fine. I really like this. This is like a very kind of gentle mist, which is something I expect from my setting sprays. I just don't really want a splash of water in my face. I want something quite gentle, so that did the job for sure. This smells like watermelon, which I'm personally not a fan of watermelon, but it was not like super strong, so I could live with that. So yeah, I really like this product, and that's definitely something I would like to see in my collection once again at some point. Okay guys, so this is everything in my October empties. What do you guys think? Have you tried any of these products? Do you have opinions? Please share them with me in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. For more beauty related content, check those videos here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care, bye!